Happy Friday! TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday! Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020, and today we have tech. So in a couple of minutes here, I will be leading you through some ATI ELA and some math questions, and Mrs. Pingel will be leading through some other math questions for you too. I'm also going to be reviewing some sight words before you start your ATI questions today. When you are all done, I have an idea of what you could do that doesn't involve looking at the screen. I found out that today is National Chocolate Chip Day, so it made me think. You know what you could do? You could make some chocolate chip cookies with your family, or make anything that you could use with chocolate chips. That would be pretty cool. And you know something else? Today I found out is National Pizza Party Day. Isn't that cool? So maybe you can make up some chocolate chip cookies to have for dessert tonight, and then you can have a pizza party with your family for dinner tonight. That would be awesome. If you do it, send us some pictures. We'll love to see your parties. Okay, kindergartners, let's get started by doing our keys to success, and then we'll get started on our work. Here we go. The keys, the keys. These are the keys. Key number 1, be respectful. Key number 2, take care of self. Key number 3, be prepared. Key number 4, be prompt. Key number 5, participate. Okay, kindergartners, grab your items. Actually, you really don't need anything. You just gotta listen, actually. But you know what? Let's get started. So here we go. Hi again, friends. We're gonna go over another set of sight words you learned during distance learning, and this is the last set. Now you know that I'm gonna read you the word. We're gonna spell it in a special way, as you can see on this page here. And then I will use it in a sentence that you see here on this page. Now today when we spell, we're going to do kind of like in a pattern. If you look up here at the top here, I have a little picture of me, a bitmoji of me. And we are going to clap the consonants when we spell it, and we're going to snap the vowels in the word. Remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and then consonants are all the other letters. I try to color code the letters in the words here to try to help you out. Let's try this out. Starting with word number 1, the word says off. Now let's snap and clap the pattern, okay? So then go O-F-F, off. We got off the bus. How did you do? Not too bad, right? Let's try another word. Word number 2 says take. We're going to do the pattern. This time it starts with a consonant, so I'm going to clap. T-A-K-E. Take. We take turns. Word 3 says R. Let's snap first because those are vowels. Here we go. O-U-R. R. We raise our hands. Word 4 says day. We're going to start with a clap because D is a consonant. D-A-Y. Day. We show the weather for each day. Word 5 says to, which means also. Let's clap because T is a consonant. T-O-O. Two. We draw houses. We draw people too. And your last word says show. And S and H are both consonants, so we're going to clap to start us off. So S-H-O-W. Show. We show our pictures. How did you do with the clapping of the consonants and the snapping of the vowels? Did you do well? If you want to, you could pause the video and go back and try it again if you need to. But let's go over to the left and let's review all the words that we just did. The words were off, take our day to and show. Good job, friends. Hi, kiddos. So we're going to do our ATI ELA questions. Remember, for ATI questions, all you've got to do is just listen to me read the story, and then when I ask the questions, you can just point to the answer on your screen or say it out loud, whatever you want to do. Don't need to print out anything or have materials or anything like that. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to read you this text up here and then ask you a couple of questions about it. Listen carefully, okay? Here I go. Artists do not have tubes of paint in every color. Instead, they mix paints together to make new colors. For example, an artist can combine blue and yellow to get green. If the artist then adds more yellow, the green becomes brighter. This yellowish green may be perfect to paint the bright leaves of a palm tree. However, if the artist adds more blue instead, the green will become darker, like the color of a deep ocean. The best artists understand how to use colors to make their paintings beautiful. Here's a question for you. It says, what does combine mean? Here are your choices, and look at the illustrations in this table down here. Does combine mean mix together, break apart, or to make darker? Remember, the words combine. When you combine the two things, you're mixing them together. And up in the text, it talks about that artists don't have every color when they're painting. So instead, they mix paints together to make new colors. So the word combine means to mix together. Okay, let's get ready for the next question. Now this is based off of the same little story that I just read to you. And this question's asking you, which picture shows a detail the author shares in the text? So think about, what was that text about? Was it telling us about painting tools? About how to paint a house? Or how to make green? Do you remember? You're right. That author up there in the text was telling us how we can make the color green in different shades of the green. So our answer, I'm going to circle it down here, is going to be, need a color. Hold on just a second. I'm going to circle C, how to make green. That's our answer. I could even circle on the picture if I wanted to as well. Okay, good job. We have another one. Okay, now I'm going to read you another text about colors, and then I'm going to reread the one I read earlier and then ask you a question. The question's going to be asking you, what similar information did you find in both texts? So make sure you're listening. Up here at the top, there are many different colors everywhere you look. However, all of them come from the same three colors: red, yellow, and blue. These are called primary colors. You can mix these to make other colors such as orange, green, and purple. These other colors are called secondary colors. You can also add white to make any color lighter or black to make any color darker. Now I'm going to reread the article that I read earlier about colors. Take a listen. Artists do not have tubes of paint in every color. Instead, they mix paints together to make new colors. For example, an artist can combine blue and yellow to get green. If the artist then adds more yellow, the green becomes brighter. This yellowish green may be perfect to paint the bright leaves of a palm tree. However, if the artist adds more blue instead, the green will become darker, like the color of a deep ocean. The best artists understand how to use colors to make their paintings beautiful. All right, now remember, the question's asking us, what similar, which means same, information did you find in both texts? Here are your options. Is it A, do they both discuss you can mix white to make any color lighter? Did both of them talk about that? Not sure about that one. B says you can mix colors to make new colors. Did both of the texts talk about that? Maybe so. Let's try out C. It says, an artist can combine blue and yellow to get green. All right, but did both of the texts talk about that one? Tricky, right? If you were thinking the answer B, you're correct. B, remember, said you can mix colors to make new colors. Both of the texts that I read up above talked about how you can mix different colors together to make new colors. It's pretty cool. Nice listening, friends. Now let's get ready for some math questions. Okay, now I have a couple of simple math questions to ask you. This page is asking us to count the objects on the top of the page and then which box shows the same number of objects. So we're going to count the objects here at the top part. But count with me, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to write 7 here so I remember. Now I'm going to count the 2 bottom boxes and see which one has a group of 7, and I'm going to circle it. Count with me again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to write that number. Is that the same as 7? Nope. Hopefully the next one is. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay! I'll write 7, and that one will be our answer. This box shows the same amount as the top part. All right, now we have a couple more questions to answer. Okay, we're going to do another question where I'm going to count how many objects are at the top, and then we're going to circle the box below that shows the same number. Count along with me at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to write the number 6. There's 6 in that top box. Now let's count the ones down below and see which one also has 6. Count with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. That one's the same as the top. Let's count the other box just in case. You never know. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that one has less. So we're going to circle this first one here. This one has the same amount as the top. Now, these next 3 questions are going to require you to do some writing. So I would like you to pause this video and go grab a piece of paper and a pencil, or if you have a little whiteboard, you can grab a whiteboard and an eraser and a marker too, of course, to do these next couple questions, okay? So go ahead and pause the video and go grab those things and come back and hit play. Okay. Okay, now here is the first question. Number 3 says, write the number 1. So on your paper or your whiteboard, whatever you're writing on, write the number 1. Really hard, right? And I'll write it here on this page. Okay, number 4 says, write the numbers from 1 to 20. Okay, I want you to do that on your paper or your whiteboard, and I'm also going to do as best as I can here on this page. So you work and I'm going to work, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go down below that line there and write my next 10 below it. So I'm going to start at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo-wee! All right, before I move to the last question here, do a discount double check. Make sure you don't have any reversals. Check them. I know sometimes that happens. So if you made a reversal, that's okay. Just take your eraser and erase it or rewrite it. Okay, and the last question says, write the number 16. So on your paper, on your whiteboard, write the number 16, and I'll write it here too. 16 is made up of a group of 10 and 6 more, the 6 little ones. All right, well that's all for me. Good job today. Now you get to listen to Mrs. Pingel. She has a couple more math questions to ask you. Have a great day, friends.
Hey, party people, it's Friday! And it's Miss Pingel back with a few more math questions, and then we're done for the day. So, as always, you may participate by following along on the computer. It is Technology Day, so we'll practice our technology skills by answering the computer questions. Now, if you like, you can also use paper and pencil, but it's completely up to you. Or you can just point to the answer on the screen or verbally say it. Number 1, Jacob spun 10 blues, 18 yellows, and 15 reds using the spinner below. Which set of tally marks goes in the box for yellow? Yellow. I remember from the question or the information that there were 18 yellows. So I need to figure out which answer, A, B, C, or D, shows 18 tally marks. Let's begin by counting each option. Even if we find it first, we're going to go and discount double check. Tally marks are in groups of 5. So A is 5, 10, 15, and then one more makes 16. Option B, 5, 10, 15, and 2 more, 16, 17. Option C, 5, 10, 15, and 3 more, 16, 17, 18. Looks like I might have gotten my answer, but we're always checking each option. 5, 10, 15, and 4 extra would be 16, 17, 18, 19. Which one says 18 yellows to put in the picture graph? Option C. Let's continue on. Number 2. Which number was rolled less than the number 1? Well, I know that I can see the 1 in the picture. That would be 3. It was rolled 3 times. The number 2 was rolled 4 times. And the number 3 die was rolled 2 times. So which number was rolled less? Less than 3. Well, it's only 2. So that means it's the 3 die right here. If you guessed option C, you would be correct. Number 3, which is right? Another word for right is correct. Which one makes sense? I see a weather chart. It shows that there are 5 snowy days, 4 sunny days, and 2 rainy days. Oh man. All right, which one is correct? It rained the least number of days. Looks like it possibly could be correct. 2 is less than all of the other options. But let's do a little discount double check from my main man, Aaron Rodgers. Option B, it rained the greatest number of days. Greatest means largest or biggest. 2 is definitely not the biggest in that picture graph. Option C, it rained an equal number of days as it snowed. The snowy and the rainy picture graph options do not match. Nope. Option D, it rained more than it snowed. No, 2 is not more than 5, so it was our first option A. It rained the least number of days. 2 more. Number 4, Aaron made a tally chart to count the times on the clock shown below. Which tally chart did Aaron make? Oh boy, I see 6 o'clocks and 6:30s on the clocks. Let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, there are 15 6 o'clocks. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 6:30s. So now I'm going to go back and check each option to see which makes sense. 6 o'clocks on option A. There are 15. 6:30s, there are 10. And 7 a.m.s, there are 0. Well, that looks promising. Let's continue on just to make sure. Option B. There are 15 6 o'clocks, 10 6:30s, and 5 7 a.m.s. Nope, not that one. Option C. There are 10 6 a.m.s, 5 6:30s, and 15 7 o'clocks. Does that match what was up top in the picture graph? No. Last one to check. 5 6 o'clocks, 10 6:30s, and 15 7 a.m.s. No, there are no 7 o'clock a.m.s, so we know that option A would be the pick to match what we see up top. See how I still had to go through every single one? That's what good mathematicians do. And number 5, which statement is not true? There are more triangles than circles. Okay, that's true. But remember, we're looking for the one that's not true. Not. There are more circles than squares. I only see 4 circles, and there's more squares, okay? So that's not true, but let's just make sure. There are fewer triangles than squares. That is true. There are less amount of triangles. There are more squares than triangles. That's true too. The one that is not true, the one they're trying to trick us, is they're trying to say there's more circles than squares. Not today. We did not get tricked. Congratulations, my kinder friends. You are complete with week 7 learning. That's it. We're done. You did it. The only thing you need to do now is remind your families to complete the form to let us know how you did. That's it. You are done and you are free to enjoy the rest of your Friday. And we'll see you back on Marvelous Monday for our very last week of learning. We love you so much and we are so proud of you. You have done a fantastic job these past 7 weeks.